Saudi Arabia Vision 2030, Sustainable Strategic Transformation and Diversification. A long-term vision. In 2016, Saudi Arabia Prince Mohammed bin Salman launched Vision 2030, an agenda for national development. It is steering the country toward long-term economic, social, and environmental outcomes to achieve sustainable social and economic development. In a foreword to Vision 2030, the Crown Prince wrote, "Our vision is strong, thriving, and stable Saudi Arabia that provide opportunity for all. Our vision is tolerant country. With Islam, it is institutional, and modernization is the method. It prioritizes economic diversification and transformation, long-term development of human capital, empowerment of women, uplifting living standard, promoting a healthy life for citizens, maintaining the religions and country traditional of the country. The economic strategies, Vision 2030, encourage the re-imaging of the Saudi economy. Instead of Saudi being dependent on oil, the wealth of the country is lodged in people's skill, intelligence, energies of the people. Future economic growth will encourage by investment in people as the country's key resources. We are not dependent solely on oil for our energy need. Gold, phosphate, uranium, and many other valuable minerals are found beneath our land. Our real wealth lies in the ambitions of our people and the potential of our younger generation. They are our nation pride and the architect of our future. The governance issue for Saudi Vision 2030, it is possible to go through articles by management consultants, academic research paper, and identify many different factors that may prove critical to the realization of Vision 2030. Factors that come to mind include the quality of implementation, planning, the capabilities for experimentation and learning, change management skills, the ability to link budget and strategic priorities, cooperation and coordination within organizations, alignment of plans and goals, and so on. It is equally important to reflect on Saudi's own experience of many decades of carrying out development planning and, more recently, strategic planning. Capacity and capabilities for transformation. Long-term strategic change depend not only on inspiring visions, but also on investment. One of the lessons of reflecting on Saudi experience over the last 10 to 15 years is that country has done very well in prioritizing total investment as a percentage of the GDP. Public investment are an important part of the total investment. Governments may need to be selective in the allocation of investment. Perhaps the issue has been one of the selecting the right project or area for investment. Alternatively, to get the most from investment, the government may need to have strong strategic state capability, which enable what might also be referred to as a whole of government approach. The essence of this is very high level of coordination and cooperation across government to allow long-term vision to be planned and turned into reality. Strength. One of Saudi Arabia's major strengths is that it has a good track record of well-developed and comprehensive long-term strategic vision. The success the Saudi government has had in communicating to society that national development and economic growth are a top priority. Challenges. The big challenge for most governments is mobilizing citizen and stakeholder to help with the delivery of long-term vision. This can be seen as a government working as a catalyst or agent of change. The approach to development can then move toward a whole of society's approach. Vision 2030 introduced economic policies that pave the way to diversify the Saudi economy. Based on international insolvency standards, the new set of rules and regulation will protect creditors such as bank and troubled company that seek protection, thereby protecting those organizations from arbitrary seizure of their asset. Reflecting on the Saudi situation, it can be said that public sector will have to play an important role in enabling economic growth. This means, at the very least, catalyzing change in the infrastructure for doing business generally and the ease of doing business in particular. This is something that government ministers have to address in the year ahead if they are committed to more significant role for the private sector in creating economic growth. The ministers will need to deliver more business-friendly environment as an urgent priority. Transformation is possible. Strategic transformation and economic diversification are achievable through the creation of long-term strategic vision, backed by the government's increased ability to implement policies for the benefit of the country in achieving Saudi Vision 2030 goals and objectives. In the face of the constraints and challenges like the current pandemic, Saudi effective and capable leaders are determined to pursue the country's sustainable and strategic transformation into a diversified economy to create a society for Saudi citizens that is prosperous because of its diversified economy, and society that has happy citizens who are satisfied with their life. For the link of my Arab News article, go to www.tfrashid.org.